Another match, another win. Chelsea 4, AC Milan 1. Yeah. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I think we are beginning to know what we can do. We are beginning to see the levels that this club can attain. Yeah. So there are a whole lot of positives in this match, and it's a very beautiful match to watch. If you saw the match, you would know like that was a very, very enjoyable performance from the guys. The tactical, there was not so much things that we have. I don't think we did anything new. It was just riding on the old horse and just winning the race like we have always done. And I think this is a very, very nice match. So let's just jump right into this match and just touch on things. I think we will not do more of 5 things today. We'll do more of just discussion and just enjoy the conversation. So I think the first thing for me is the way we transitioned in the attack. It was massive. It was mind blowing. And like I spoke about in the last match, in the first match against Bayer Leverkusen, that's like the first preseason match. We had this fast break, like stole the ball from the opponent and transitioned into attack, and we tried to create chance out of them, but we didn't get a goal. We didn't make something big out of it. But in this match, I think that's just the difference. When we caught the opponent's attack and we transitioned into our own attack, we just made something beautiful out of it, like very quick. And I think that will help us a whole lot going into the new season. It's just as simple as, when you lose the ball and the opponent is trying to take it into your own defense and you steal the ball from them, transition into attack, and the next thing is take advantage of it. And I think we did that so much in this particular game. When we took the ball from the opponent, it was not so much of trying to like waste a whole lot of chances. We just created the chances and converted them. And I think that was like very, very beautiful to see. So I'll go into the next thing, which is from the transition, I want to move into Joao Pedro. Man, the guy Joao Pedro is massive. Joao Pedro is a big upgrade for Chelsea in the attacking line. And like I said, I don't think I've ever said this on screen. I used to tell my friends behind the screen when we speak about football and talk about Chelsea's attacking line, I used to tell them, this guy he brings the quality that Jackson brings, but he upgrades Jackson in the sense like Joao Pedro does not necessarily need 5 chances to score 1 goal. Joao Pedro needs, give me that 1 chance. If I get the right opportunity, I'm going to convert it for you. And I think everybody's going out to get strikers in the transfer windows, and you're looking like, okay, they're getting the macho guy, they are getting that 9 that has that physique, the Haaland, the Osimhen, the Sesko, the what's his name, the Goycores, and these are all good and great strikers, and these are all perfect 9. But you just need, for the profile, and I've said this a lot of time, profile is what Chelsea is looking for. And for Chelsea's profile, you just need that person who can, when you create chance, just convert them. You don't necessarily need to be the macho guy. You don't necessarily need to be the 6'5". You don't necessarily need to be the 7 foot if that's possible. You just need that guy who, when he gets that first chance, is converting him, or at most give him 2 and he will score 1. And I think Joao Pedro is that guy for Chelsea, and his ability to come out of the line, come out of the attacking part and come into the mid third and the second phase of the field, the second phase of the field, and get ball and spread it into the wide wing, play it into the right hand side, play it into the left hand side, beat players, continue. I think that's like a very, very massive thing for the guy, and I think he's a very big upgrade to Chelsea. So let's go again into the building up. Yeah, and I think that's going to be the third thing for me. I think our build up today was perfecto. Yeah, and I want to give this build up praise, or this build up glory, to Sanchez. And this is not me coming out to tell you Sanchez is going to be the guy going into the next season that will save us from a whole lot of things. Because of the way we play, errors are expected. But if Sanchez can keep up this day's performance, and I'm not referring to the saves, I'm referring to the ball playing ability. it made the build-up very easy for us. And I tell you, our build-up and transition into the attacking third will be dependent on the quality of Sanchez pass. Yeah, and I say this with like a whole conviction. If Sanchez can keep up the quality of his passes like he did in today's match, trust me, it will be hard for any team to press us. And I think he thrived the more. We looking at Chelsea as a whole now, I think we will play better football against any team that is pressing us. Yeah, when any team that is trying to set up in a way like, okay, when this guy are trying to build up front at the back, let's come out in numbers and press them well. So with Sanchez, we have the extra man because you have Tosin on the right hand side, Tosin on the left hand side, Chaluba on the right hand side. And when we want to start up this build up, is giving it to him. Tosin is returning it back to Sanchez. Then you are attracting the opponent's player to come close to you. Then if Sanchez can get that pass right, like he did like 3 to 4 times in this match, we'll build up well. And if we build up well, because the opponents they are bringing more players up front, you are going to break the line and you have plenty players to go and do damage up front there. So nice one to Sanchez, and you can even see it. There's an evidence for it. Aside even breaking the lines, aside those press, you see in this match, AC Milan did something that led to the red card. They brought all of their players, like they stood on the eye line, so they wanted to press us like really hard, and it was just remaining Joao Pedro and the defender at the end. Sanchez just find that pass and he sent the pass into the half of AC Milan, and Joao Pedro with his streak went first and the defender followed him. Then he changed the run and he went the other way and the guy couldn't catch up with him, so he had to like pull him down, and that's just converted into the red card, which opened up the game. Though they tried to like cover themselves a little bit, but no, he opened up the game for us. And nice one to Sanchez. Just keep up this good quality, and I think you are going to head us forward into a better place in the next season. So let me speak about another thing, and Cole Palmer is magic. Yeah, Cole Palmer is a genius. I will tell you. And let me bring two players together, so I will not just waste time speaking about Cole Palmer and Reece James. For me in this match, they were superb. I don't know who will take the man of the match. Probably Joao Pedro. Probably anybody can take the man of the match, but James and Cole Palmer, Jesus, these guys they are something else. And I call these guys genius, and because my own definition of genius is a person who can think in dimensions. Like, you don't necessarily need to be conventional, like this is the way I want to do things and that's the way you will just be doing it. No, with these two guys, when they get the ball, they have 4, 5, 6 options running in their head, most especially Cole Palmer. When he gets the ball, he's not this player that just wants to take the ball and just kick to the next person or try to dribble. He's either trying to dribble, he's either trying to take the next ball and give to the next person who can advance it, or kicking the ball out wide to like create space for the player. And he did something today. He took 2 free kicks on the same position. The first one went to the first pole, hit the bar. The second one was just out wide a little bit. And I think I love that because he's stepping up his game now. Because we tend to like see it in great players, and I think that's a sign. You, as a player, you start by, okay, this is what I used to do, and everybody know that this is what you used to do. Coming into the next season, you have to know that people that you are playing against are not morons. They are not dull people. They will come up with another game to like counter what you are doing. But you stepping up your game, okay, taking free kicks now and trying to like get them perfectly, trying to like get them 70% close to perfection is like something else for me. Like, I don't know how much praises I can give to this guy. I think I'm beginning to repeat words, but Cole Palmer is masterclass. And Reece James gives us that balance. Like, like when this guy is on the ball, defensive wise, he is there. Offensive wise, he is there. He's everything for Chelsea. And I still want to like repeat these things which I've said times without numbers. And I think we are beginning to see it. It fits Reece James is the best right back in the world. And this is not just praises because he's my player. This is praises when you look at what this guy is doing and look at what this guy can do when he's available. And like, you don't put anybody in this guy's level. This guy's just different level. So let me speak on the last one, which I would say, or I still have one, but let me speak on this one, which I think is like the main topic here is Jamie Gittins. We have gotten ourselves on we have gotten ourselves good. But if this guy can get better, I think he will go more than good. He will go far than good, probably diamond, sapphire, just something magical because his one-on-one game is very, very beautiful. His one-on-one game is very, very, and I think there is advantage for him because you have somebody who, when it takes you on one-on-one, there is high tendency or there is a 80% chance that it will always beat you. That's like massive for us. Then you look at Enzo Maresca's style of play, which I find very interesting. And we have spoken a lot about his dynamics, like the way he set up his play. Enzo Maresca now does wide on his wing. Like there's positional play alone for the wingers. So they touch the line on every aspect. On the right-hand side, you find out Tyreek George, Jamie Gittin is touching the line. Oh, sorry, on the left-hand side, is touching the line. On the right-hand side, Pedro Neto or Estavio, they are touching the line. And which is like a very big advantage for us. Why? Because you have somebody like Palmer, who is a creator, who takes the ball on the left-hand side and is looking at Jamie Gittins or probably Estavio or what's it called, or Pedro Neto on the wide side of the field. It just gives them the ability to, okay, from here you can switch the ball over there, and because you have somebody like Jamie Gittins who can take people on, you just give him that advantage to like, okay, keep him there and take your player on. Just send the ball to him and then he takes his player on. But he still needs some improvements. And two of the things I saw in this match, I feel like he should improve on. And I'm speaking about Jamie Gittins here is his first touch. Yeah, he tends to like when he gets the ball, he does not get the ball most of the time gripped to his leg. He gets the ball and there is still space between him and the ball, and that's very dangerous because if you do that with Premier League teams, who knows that you are a beast one-on-one, they will give you very close marking. So if you cannot get your first touch right, you will find it very difficult to like take people on, which will cost you a whole lot because you start to lose confidence. And when you can't get the first touch right, you always want to pass back because they will be very close to you. And another thing is he should try so much to play on both sides. And what do I mean by play on both sides is when he's taking the ball towards the defender, it should not always be you are going and then you step over and you push the ball and try to run. When you do that, the people you are playing against will start finding a way to block that particular move. And when they find a way to block it, you are just lost. They know like, okay, let's just give him the chance to run and then we'll catch him. So you have to do stuff like you either go on the right or come outside. Yeah, like so you're moving, you want to run, you just fake him like you want to run, then you go back. And I think he did that in the first match, but most of the moves he took in this particular match was he tried to like go inside, he tried to like move, like just take them out wide to go and make crosses or run through that space. But he was successful for him. I think it was a very nice game for him. It was perfect game for him, and I love the guy so much. He should just work on his first touch, try to go in and out, and also, dude, to be very frank, to be very honest with you, you need to work on your clinical abilities. Yeah, you cannot be having chances like you had today and not get one goal. You need to get one goal, and that's like massive for us. And shout out to Liam Delap, came in. I think the penalty, I was speaking to my friend when we were seeing the match, like, somebody should just give him this penalty. Don't allow Estavio take it, because with Estavio, you can get goals, you can get assists, and don't mount so much pressure on yourself by trying to score goals, which we might, we are human beings, might stereotype the way people see you, and like when you don't score, people feel like, oh, this guy did not perform. And I know that's just on the side notes. Just give it to Liam Delap. He's going to be rated or graded by the amount of goals that he scored, basically. Though there are other jobs that he would do, but when he took the first penalty, I was very happy with him. Placed the shot in the left-hand side of the post, and the second goal, he just like one-time shots. That's what we need from our striker. Give him a cut back or give him a pass and eat it once. And he got his 2 goals, well deserved. Nice one, build on that, and that's like very, very great. So this is just my own take. I think like I don't I don't know if I can see anything really negative. I don't know. I don't want to see anything negative. And this is just the preseason. Like I said in the last time, I don't want to be lost in the feeling of this preseason. I want, like Shegun will always say in his like, if you join our group and see when we chat, we say when the 3 points, when the 3 points is there to be bagged, you should go for it. Or how do you say? Yeah, 3 golden points. When the 3 golden points is at stake, let's see if these guys can step up. So I'm believing that with this performance, it just puts us in a very optimistic point. Yeah. So going into the season, this is our final preseason match. I think if you ask me as a Chelsea fan, are you ready for the season? I would tell you we are ready. We are up and running. I know it's going to be hard because you see Crystal Palace against Liverpool. You see what they did, beating Liverpool with penalties, holding up. That's like basically telling you like the Premier League is not going to be an easy game. The Premier League is not a preseason. So we are. But if you ask me, are you ready? I would say yes, we are ready. Come on, bring on the next match. Let's go in with the spirit. Thank you, guys. So this is just my own take on Chelsea 4, AC Milan 1. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that. And we'll catch you some other time. See ya.